Alright, hello YouTube, this is Conservative Rock, and I'm just going to give you a review of Mass Effect 3 and my opinion on it. Okay, now to start off, I'm going to go over just a few of the features of Mass Effect 3 and rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 and just give you my thoughts on it. And, it's got now as far as the graphics, I think Mass Effect 3 has very good graphics. I think the series has definitely improved. Yeah, the graphics are really are pretty good. They've improved a lot since the first one, and they are very look better than some of the other current games. Also, I think that the audio is good. I do think the audio also is good. The visual and audio are both good, and for that I would give those both a 10. The whole feel of the game, the maps, the missions, they all look good, and I really do like the design. Especially I like the Citadel, and I have another video just giving a tour of the Citadel. And really, they really made this game a lot brighter than the other games, which I think was a good idea, and I think it really looks better. Now next, the gameplay. I think the overall gameplay, just the controls and how you use the powers and everything, I really like that. It seems to be very smooth. The first Mass Effect was kind of choppy with its gameplay, but the series has come a long ways, and Mass Effect 3, it's very smooth, very good gameplay. And I love sniping. Now next, as you can see here, I'm playing in multiplayer. Now this is the first time they've done multiplayer in the Mass Effect series, and it really it's pretty fun. There's only one mode though, and that's this one survivor, like horde mode. It's just this one survivor mode. That's it. So it is fun. Doesn't get old after a while, but there's some maps, and they came out with a free DLC called Resurgence Pack that has 2 more maps. That was pretty cool that they added 2 maps for free. It's better than Homefront did. When Homefront made 2 DLC maps, they charged a couple of dollars for them. But these were completely free. Now there's 3 difficulties to the multiplayer. There's not doing so good on health there, but there's 3 difficulties to the multiplayer. There's bronze, the easiest. There's silver, and there's gold. The silver and gold are very difficult. I thought they could have done difficulties better, because once you go from like bronze to silver, it's like a big difference. Like silver is like extremely hard, gold's like impossible, and bronze is possible. And I get more points on bronze than I do silver, so I'm doing bronze. And of course, I'm not even trying gold. One time I tried gold and died right away. That must not be good. I don't know. One of my teammates died. Where'd he go? But this is basically the multiplayer. It's got different maps. It's just one of the many maps it has. But yeah, there's only this one mode, that's it. There's 3 different enemies. You can have the Geth, Cerberus, and Reapers. Reaper forces, ground forces. Where you fight like husks and other things that you'll find out about in the game if you haven't played it yet. And let's see, only okay on points, but yeah, there's basically just the three different enemies you can have, three different difficulties on the multiplayer. There is all the different guns you can unlock, and different characters, not characters from the game, but just different species and characters for like the different classes. You have like 5 different classes that you can rank up in, and I have no clue how high the N7 ranking goes, because you can just keep like promoting your different class when you rank it all the way up, and just like keep on going. The highest in some score I saw on the leaderboard was like 4,400 something. It was an N7 4,400 something rank. So yeah, it's weird. Weird ranking system, but yeah. Now the single player is really good. I thought Mass Effect has a good story. Some people complain about the ending. Of course, I'm not going to discuss it because there might be people watching or listening to this video who have not played the game yet. But I thought the ending wasn't that bad. Yeah, I think it could have been better, but it wasn't that bad. But overall, Mass Effect's a really good game with an interesting story. And every game has its faults. But it really was it's fun to play. And the overall story is just completely interesting. You feel a real connection to the characters. You can kind of understand their emotions, what they're going through. And it being an RPG, you feel like it's almost like it's you that's going through it. You're Commander Shepard. And but the interesting part with the Mass Effect series is, of course, you make choices. And I mean, throughout this game, you get to make choices and continue where you left off in Mass Effect 2. And I am going to say, if you play Mass Effect 3, before you do your final assault, get your military strength above 5. Your effective military strength above 5,000. Yes, there's on Mass Effect 3, there's a military strength, and it's important because if you get your military strength above 5,000, you'll be able to have the best possible ending, and with the most choices at the end. If you get your effective military strength above 5,000. Now the thing is, there's military strength and there's effective military strength. To get all your military strength effective, you have to have 100% galactic readiness. Only the effective military strength applies. Military strength doesn't really mean much. You need it to be effective military strength. And to get your galactic readiness up, to have effective military strength, you have to play the multiplayer. So basically you have to play the multiplayer to get a good ending in a single player. So you need to play the multiplayer to get you need to play the multiplayer to get the to get your effective readiness up, your galactic readiness up for your effective military strength. Because there's really no other way to go about it, and there's no way it already starts at 50%. So to get 5,000, you would have to have like 10,000 effective military strength, 10,000 military strength without playing a multiplayer, and there's like, I see no way of doing that. I've gotten up to 7,000 military strength. So you're gonna have to play the multiplayer some. If you want the best possible ending. Of course, you can go with the worst possible ending, or one of the more medium endings. But yeah, and so that was really a clever way by BioWare of getting you to have to play the multiplayer. And I do wish the multiplayer would have more modes, but you can't complain about a campaign that's 30 hours long. So overall, I thought Mass Effect 3 is a really good game. Definitely worth the $60 because you can even after you beat the campaign, you go back and just play it again. There's just so many playing hours in it. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It has its faults, but every game has its faults, and it has a low amount of faults compared to some games. So I give Mass Effect 3 a 10 out of 10. And thank you, YouTube. And thank you for watching my video and listening to my review. Feel free to disagree in the comments if you like. Please don't put any spoilers in the comments. All spoiler comments are, if there are spoiler comments, I will remove them. And thank you and have a good day.